Welcome adventurers, today we are in Blackpool in the northwest of England. Blackpool is a seaside town in Lancashire, England. It is located on the Irish sea coast of the Fylde Peninsula, approximately 27 miles or 43 kilometres north of Liverpool and 14 miles or 23 kilometres west of Preston. It is the main settlement in the borough of Blackpool. The population of Blackpool at the 2021 census was 141,000, a decrease of 1,100 in 10 years. Blackpool itself was first seen in the medieval ages. It takes its name from the discoloured waters of Ripleys. That was the discoloured stream draining Moreton Mere and Moreton Moss through peat lands. The stream ran alongside Blackpool Old Road and went into the sea near the present Manchester Square. Blackpool offers a mixture of traditional seaside charm and exciting attractions. Here are 6 must-see things to do in Blackpool. Number 1. Blackpool Tower. The Blackpool Tower has stood tall over the Fylde coast for 130 years. On the 14th of May 1894, the Blackpool Tower opened to the world, with Sir John Bickerstaffe, a former mayor of Blackpool, at the helm. With a building full of attractions at its base, the Blackpool Tower was soon coined as Wonderland of the World. This iconic landmark is a must-visit. You can explore the tower, enjoy panoramic views from the top, and even catch a show at the Blackpool Tower Circus. The Blackpool Tower Circus. The Blackpool Tower Circus first opened to the public on the 14th of May 1894 and has not missed a season since. The present interior was designed by Frank Matcham and was completed in 1900. Blackpool Tower Ballroom. Step into a sensationally stylish Blackpool Tower Ballroom and prepare to be lost in a world of elegant charm and refined beauty. Dating back to 1894, the Blackpool Tower Ballroom is world famous for its unique sprung dance floor and spectacular architecture, and remains to this day a destination for dance fans from across the globe. Blackpool Tower War History. In 1940, during the Second World War, the crow's nest was removed to allow the structure to be used as a Royal Air Force radar station, known as a RAF Tower, which proved unsuccessful. A postbox was opened at the top of the tower in 1949. Number 2. Blackpool Piers. Take a leisurely stroll along the Blackpool Victorian Piers. The North Pier, Central Pier and South Pier offer entertainment, arcades and lovely sea views. North Pier. North Pier, the first pier to be built in Blackpool, which opened the 21st of May 1863 and designed as an attraction for the upper class visitors. The railway had arrived at Blackpool in 1846 and the location for the new pier was specifically chosen to be as close to the Blackpool North Station as possible. Central Pier. The Blackpool South Jetty Company was formed in 1864 and work began on 1867 to the design of J.I. Mawson. It opened on 30th of May 1868 as the South Pier, changing its name when the Victoria, now South Pier, opened. The original design of the pier was 1,518 foot long and included a 400 foot long water jetty, but this was demolished in the 1970s and today's pier stands at around 1,118 feet long. It became known as the People's Pier because it was popular with poorer visitors who stayed in central Blackpool. South Pier. Holiday makers started visiting the South Shore in 1896 when a carousel was installed on the sand dunes. In 1902, the south entrance of the promenade was widened with the construction of the present promenade, and pier entrance had to be moved back. In 1930, the pier was renamed South Pier. Today, it's home to fairground rides and white knuckle thrills, but it always wasn't like that. Have a look back to the past and into the history of Blackpool South Pier. South Pier was originally known as Victoria Pier, the third of our famous piers to be built on the Blackpool seafront. Number 3. Madame Tussauds, Sealife and Ripleys. Madame Tussauds, Sealife and Ripleys, believe it or not, visit these popular attractions for their celebrity wax figures, marine life exhibits and oddities from around the world. Madame Tussauds. Price costing from around £14. Madame Tussauds Blackpool is a waxworks museum located on the seafront. The attraction opened in 2011, replacing the previous Louis Tussauds Waxworks. It features over 80 wax figures of celebrities, film and television characters, athletes and musicians. Sealife. Ticket prices costing from around £19. Showcasing more than 50 dazzling displays and more than 2,000 spectacular aquatic creatures including tropical sharks, colourful reelfish, octopus, rays and seahorses, Sealife Blackpool is a perfect way to experience the wonders of the underwater life without getting wet. Ripleys, believe it or not, tickets costing from around £10. An exhibition of the strange, unusual and bizarre. Over 2 floors with 8 galleries, 9 TVs, a cinema screen and items from all over the world. Just note that the pricing is on average and may subject to change.
Number 4. Pleasure Beach Resort, aka Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Blackpool Pleasure Beach thrill seekers will love this amusement park with exciting rides including the famous second highest roller coaster in the UK, the Big One. Blackpool Pleasure Beach was originally the place where gypsies and fairground artists gathered. One of the first rides was Sir Hiram Maxim's captive flying machine built in 1904. It's still there and operating today. Albeit with alterations made over the years. Number 5. Blackpool Beach. Blackpool Beach enjoy the sandy beach built sandcastles and take a dip in the Irish Sea. It's a classic seaside experience. Blackpool became a popular tourist destination with the arrival of the railway connections to the town in the 1840s. At first there was a very little other than the beach and sea to attract people, but it developed quickly. Soon the promenade was built, piers were added, more entertainment arrived and popularity boomed. The national awards announced by Keep Britain Tidy have rewarded Blackpool South, Blackpool Central and Bisham beaches for the high standards of the beach management as well as the nearby faculties and water quality.
Number 6. The Illuminations. Blackpool Illuminations. If you visit in the autumn, don't miss the dazzling light display along the promenade during the Blackpool Illuminations Festival. Queen Victoria's Jubilee, 1897, saw the first illuminated tram travel on the seafront. In 1912, Princess Louise, which was Queen Victoria's daughter, visits Blackpool to open the new promenade at the side of the Metropole Hotel. The first static illuminations are erected here to welcome her, and described as an artificial sunshine. There were breaks in the display for the 2 world wars, but they've shone every other year since. Blackpool's illuminations run annually at the back end of every year. Did you like our video? Give it a like. If you didn't, then share it with someone you don't like. If you love our videos, then give us a subscribe to see more. Remember to check the latest opening hours and availability for these attractions before planning your visit. May your memories be as bright as Blackpool Illuminations and may echoes of laughter from the comedy carpet linger in your heart. Until next time, farewell from the iconic piers, the thrilling Pleasure Beach and the sandy shores of this charming seaside town.
Hope to see you next time.